you want me to laugh as if we're in the middle of it?
I think that's the best way we start our episodes.
Do it. Laugh.
Yeah. All right. Oh man, that's a good one, Avery.
Why did Avery get to tell the joke?
What? Because that was the joke Avery told.
Yeah,
No one
I'm
would.
funny.
The
Yeah.
naked monkey joke.
Yep.
What's
How did it go, Jeffrey?
what do you
Oh,
call?
I'm not.
Since
All
you
right.
thought it was
I mean,
so
I'll give it a
funny.
shot, but I'm not going to tell it as well as Avery.
Okay.
I think it
Since
was.
I'm notoriously good at telling jokes.
Yeah, it was two. I think. Okay, from memory, two naked monkeys walk into a bar, and bartender says, "What can I get you?" And one of the monkeys is a bonobo, so it has one of those like big, like colorful asses. And so the bartender says, "What can I get you?" And then the monkey that's
That's
not
a
bonobo-
baboon. That's a baboon.
Get it? Okay, so I don't remember it perfectly. A baboon with the big colorful ass, and the bartender says, "What can I get you?" And the other one that's not a baboon, doesn't matter what kind of monkey it is, says, "This one's bare ass," and he spanks him.
That was
The
not-
joke Avery told.
Why'd
Thank you.
the monkey why'd the monkey have to go out naked?
Because they're monkeys, they don't really wear clothes.
All
Couldn't
monkeys are
find his
naked.
he couldn't find his chimpanzees.
Oh my god.
You're welcome.
That was way better than Avery's.
If any if anyone's ever wanted to watch a podcast where the host vaguely has to take a shit, today's your lucky day.
I thought
And
you already
one
went to
of the
bathroom.
contestants knows which one.
Welcome to our game show. Which contestant has to take a shit?
Oh, all this is getting cut.
And we can't
No way.
we can't end the podcast till someone actually has to like leave and take a shit. Like it's like a 3-hour podcast, and like, one person.
I think from the info we just learned, I don't think it's going to be 3 hours. I think this is going to be our fastest podcast yet. Max is going to be like, "All right, hello, welcome to the Gaslight Gameshow podcast. My name is Max," and just really flying through it.
You underestimate my Freudian anal retention
Are
ability.
you drinking coffee?
No, it's water.
Okay, I was about to say.
Can we all take the same dosage of laxative on camera, and then whoever leaves camera first gets punished for that week, and we just don't do the show?
So
That's
like
actually pretty
people, if you don't leave camera, you're not getting punished.
So I can shit on camera?
Sure.
Well, then that's going to be a crazy long episode.
Is it good footage that I'm leaving to fill my water while you guys are talking about funny shit?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Okay, I've got something to talk about. All right.
Okay.
And welcome to episode. Just kidding.
No, what? that time I was genuinely hurt. Most of the time, that time was genuinely. All right. A friend of mine said they did this challenge over COVID. It's called the 4x4 challenge. You have 24 hours to complete it, and there's 4 categories: drinks, miles, donuts, and orgasms. You have to do 6 of one, 12 of the next, 18 of the next, and 24 of the next. And you need to do all of it within 24 hours.
What were the categories again?
Donuts, miles, drinks, and orgasms.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
So
Piece of
miles,
cake.
is that like, do you have to run them or can you?
It has to be on your own feet, but you can walk,
Right.
you can run, but you can't like scooter, you can't drive.
Okay. I want to tell you how this is going to go down.
Sorry, you
All
said
right.
it's 24 hours?
24 hours to do 24 of 1, 18, 12, and 6.
6 has to be orgasms.
Yeah, 6 is orgasm.
Has
Yeah.
to be orgasms. There's no conceivable way.
6 is
I
orgasm.
think I could do 12. I think I could do 12.
No, you
I
cannot
think-
do 12. You cannot
I
do
think I could do
He
12.
said,
Jeffrey,
I'm gonna like by the end, but the last one's gonna sound like a.
Jeffrey,
Like,
you
it's not
can
gonna
do
be
12
good, but
if I was in town. But
Oh, man, okay.
otherwise.
all
No,
right, okay. But
Okay.
Josh is doing 6 orgasms.
I'm agreeing with that. 6 orgasms a piece.
okay, remaining is drinks, miles, and
Donuts.
donuts. So it's 12, 18, 24.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Okay.
crazy numbers, actually.
So 12, I'm going to say drinks, 12 drinks, 18 miles, 24 donuts.
I'm
Not even a little bit my order.
I think I'm
That
actually.
That wouldn't be my order.
I think I'm actually doing it's definitely 24 donuts. My definites are 24 donuts and 6 orgasms. The drinks 18 miles. 18 miles. 18 miles is a lot. Like it would take a long time to walk 18 miles. And I wouldn't be running with that many drinks and that many donuts in me.
Wait, these are alcoholic drinks, yes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
and,
then
like,
I'm
you could
definitely
do-
sticking with what I said. 100%.
Yeah, no, I have the exact same order as Josh. Exact same order as Josh. I will say my only issue is I feel like it'd be hard for the orgasms to come after those amount of miles. I think every couple miles I'd have to stop and
like chart out your course to stop at a library every couple miles.
well, library's odd. And
Library, okay.
A Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah. Oh,
Dunkin'
that would be
Donuts.
so good.
Dunkin'
Because you
Donuts
buy,
are-
you get the key to the bathroom.
Dunkin' Donuts.
In the bathroom of the Dunkin'
No,
Donuts,
wait,
perhaps.
all right, we're gonna slow drip
with
this, guys.
a
Just
donut?
no, we're not. We're not fully. We're gonna slow leak this information. There's a Dunkin' Donuts story some of you may hear. You cannot quit the show. You cannot quit this show at episode 14 if you want to hear the Dunkin' Donuts story.
To anyone who's still listening, this is the only story. Like, if I lose my mind, this will be the last story in my mind before I go. It is. Stayed with me.
Yeah. There's a Dunkin' Donuts story. All right. Okay, Jeffrey and Avery, I want to hear your contrarian takes on these orders.
Okay, here we go. I'm going 6 donuts.
That's
because-
crazy. Crazy that you put donuts.
I'm like 84 pounds. I can't put away that much food. I can't put away. I eat 1 time a day. I can't eat that much. 6 donuts, 12 orgasms. I think I can do it, but maybe I'll swap donuts and orgasms. Maybe I could see those getting swapped. 18 drinks, 24 miles.
Okay, I'm just gonna say one thing real quick. Physically, because of your size,
Yeah.
you think you can not eat 12 donuts, but you think you can consume 18 alcoholic beverages and still manage to find time to come 12 times and walk 24 miles?
Okay. 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 That's all right. That's a good point. And I am known for it's a bummer because I'm not crazy athletic. I have a very low tolerance. I'm super lightweight. And it's
you
like
can't
micro
come.
penis. And so like all of the odds are working against me here.
I will say real quick, the size of your penis does not necessarily correlate that many times.
If it's small enough, it does. If it's small enough, it definitely does. I will let you know. Because sometimes I like go up my balls for a while and then I'm like, nope, that's the wrong thing. I'm like,
Jeffrey.
that's the
Max
wrong
is
thing.
very upset.
Because you genuinely said earlier that you think that you can achieve 12 orgasms, and we can cut this if you don't want to have it. What is so we have a baseline. What is the maximum amount of times that you have achieved orgasm in 24 hours?
Well, I've never like tested it, but
It's naturally
That's your punishment if
naturally
you lose.
occurring.
naturally occurring 4 or 5.
I think mine might be 6. 24 hours? 48. I'm at 6 to 8. 24. I remember when I was a kid, I thought Glee was going to be a show about sex, and I waited for the pilot to come out, and then I think I was like, I was home alone during the summer, and my parents were gone, and I think I just committed to like masturbating all day, and then Cougar Town with Courtney Fox came on, and I masturbated to that, and then there wasn't much sex in Glee, and I realized the show was wrapping up, and I think I came while they sang "Don't Stop Believing" at the end. I was just like, I might as well get it in before it ends. I think that was my biggest day. I think that was my biggest day. I think I watched like 12 hours of TV, and I think I did it like once every 2 30-minute sitcom episodes.
So that's 12 times.
No, once every 2, so like 6 times.
Okay.
That's All right, so maybe I'd swap donuts and orgasms. 6 orgasms, 12 donuts, 18 drinks, 24 miles.
Okay, yeah, I'd like to see. If we get 1,000 likes on this episode, Jeffrey will do it.
What, just me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, if we get 10,000, can all of us do it?
If we get 5,000 likes on this one episode, all 4 of us will do this challenge.
Okay.
Okay.
Hell yeah.
Can we have a
That would honestly,
competition to
that would
see?
be pretty good. That's content. That would be content right there.
Can we make it a race to see who can finish first?
Do you
I
not-
honestly
How
think it's
we-
just who, will, if anyone, will finish.
I
don't think
also-
it would do.
I also just realized that this challenge would definitely require reporting by us 4 of orgasm count throughout the day. And right now, Jeffrey's the only one who consistently does that with the rest of us, so we'd all have to kind of do it as much as he does.
No
Yeah,
one
they
asks
really-
him to. I want to be very clear about that.
No,
Yeah,
we're
and
like
nobody
Jeffrey,
like teams
please
up
stop
with me.
letting us know.
He just
I always
checks
say
in.
like going for another one, and nobody says, "All right, I'll hop on with you."
Oh, come on. You tag me in sometimes.
That's true. You're right. You're right.
Avery, do you want to give your ordering?
Yeah. I'd like to point out there are some biological differences that
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
do change my answer versus y'all's. I would say 6 drinks, 12 orgasms, 18 donuts, 24 miles.
Honestly, probably the most reasonable of all of them. It also sounds like the least fun day of the 4.
While y'all were talking, I was like, okay, what can I realistically achieve?
Yeah,
while
you've got the
walking
biggest gap.
24 miles. Yeah.
Yeah, but it makes sense. It makes
I
sense.
think I'd start with the miles though, and then just like go downhill in terms of debauchery from there.
I would
think
just find a field.
Say what?
I would just find a field. I wouldn't start. I would just do it just gradually, just in the heat of the day. I would get a backpack full of donuts,
But
drink some
I've also
lube.
assumed, I've also
I would
assumed I
just-
have like a support team, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you
Can I,
cannot
like-
hire prostitutes, Max. You cannot hire
That's what I meant.
prostitutes.
This is to the orgasm. Okay, we're really getting into this. Never mind. Let's just move on. You know what? Welcome to episode 14, everybody, of the Gaslight Game Show. All right.
That's our jobs. I'm just.
Welcome to episode 14 of the Gaslight Game Show. 5 flights and I'm sweaty. Right. Welcome to the Gaslight Game Show, the only character-driven game show with real-world consequences. Every week, a movie is selected and we all watch it. And every week, each of our 3 contestants writes their own review for that movie. But, and here's the twist, not as themselves. They must concoct brand new characters and write in their voices. Before each episode, they swap their creations amongst themselves. They read each other's work here, live, for the first time, responding to questions as the characters they wrote for one another. The catch is, I have to guess who originally wrote what. Every episode has a winner and a loser. Winners get rewarded, and losers get punished.
Just get punished.
Losers get punished. Avery.
Abstaining.
I think this bit gets better the longer we take. How each week it gets longer. That's funnier.
Yeah, I'm sure that's everyone's favorite part of the show.
I'm trying my luck with the second one. Yeah.
No one's safe, not even me. As always, our contestants are Josh Horst,
Hello.
Avery Baker,
Good evening.
and I'm your host with the most, Max McCune. This week we have a featured guest, newcomer Jeffrey Nolan. Jeffrey, would you tell everyone a bit about yourself?
On the orgasm, you know what? I was gonna do something pretty crass, and I think I actually never mind.
Do it.
I
Do
no.
it.
On the orgasm front. What?
I'm gonna start a band called Orgasm Front. It's pretty
Yeah,
good.
that's actually a good. band name.
All right, Jeffrey, any more comments?
No.
All right, hush now, baby boy.
You should-
Today, for episode 14,
Maybe.
Jeffrey elected that we watch Five Nights at Freddy's, a movie. But before we discuss this movie, we have some business to attend to. Avery, what time is it?
Punishment time.
Oh, man.
That's right, it's punishment time. And Avery's damn near becoming our resident timekeeper. Last week, Jeffrey won. But with winners come losers, and last week, Avery lost. And what do losers get?
Punished.
Losers get punished. That's very
Yeah, they
good,
do.
Avery.
Yeah, they do.
Avery, that is right. You lost, and as a punishment, we made Avery go Disney bound, baby. For one work week, she dressed as closely as she could to Disney characters with her regular clothes, and for every outfit, she took a 10-second video backed by a fitting song from the inspiring movie. We can't wait. Avery, are you ready to embrace your inner Disney adult?
Yeah.
Well, I think we three are chomping at the bit to see. So when you're ready, please whisk us away to a world of magic.
All right.
I'm so excited.
All right, ready?
Come with me as I Disney bound for a whole week while working from home. Up first, we have Sadness from Inside Out, Peep the Nails. This character spoke to me since from when I'm working from home. I also like to be in a sweater and yeah. Next up, we have Bambi from Bambi. I love this movie. I love this dress. Oh, check out my pocket. It's major moment. Next up, we have Marie from Aristocats with the pearls and the bows. This is definitely not a normal work from home outfit for me, but I just thought it was so cute that I couldn't pass up the chance. Okay, now we have Alice from Alice in Wonderland. I tried my best to match my nail color. I think I did a pretty good job. And yeah, this is that one. And now for a favorite, Mike Wazowski. Who doesn't love Mike Wazowski? The nails, the hair. I really did try my best, guys. And I just love these. Bye.
That was
Avery.
fucking psycho.
I want to let you know right now, I'm going to clip out all of those weird moments and I'm going to circulate just pure Avery Disney adult. You're not going to be able to tell a single, there won't even be a snippet of psycho behavior. It'll just
The
be
first one,
The sadness
really,
one rocked.
really scared me. I
a
like
jump scare.
I like glanced away momentarily and saw it mostly out of the corner of my eye and got pretty freaked out.
Wait, what?
That was a better jump scare than any jump scare in the dumb fucking movie Jeffrey made us watch.
Oh my god.
The dumb fucking movie we got to watch.
Also,
You
really
should be
like
getting punished.
really liked the Bambi outfit. That was a good outfit.
The Bambi outfit was good. I
Yeah.
loved that the cat didn't have a jump scare.
That was
really
good.
put me on
That
my-
was
yeah.
good.
Thank you, guys. Josh, if you take out those little clips, this is gonna be like it will be my mission in life to make sure that people know that this is not something I just do. It will drive me crazy.
Okay, tell you what,
Okay.
I won't share it right away. I'll just have it.
Oh, that's
I'll
pretty
just
good.
have it.
When this video comes out.
I gotta say,
That
painting
out?
your nails the different colors each day, that's good. That's dedication.
Commitment.
I didn't want you guys to be like, you didn't do enough.
No, you committed. It's
You did
also
it.
No, it worked well. It worked well.
Yeah, the cat
Also-
one was really good. You had the bow of the cat.
Yeah. No, they looked.
Oh.
It was good
And I
enough that
love
it made
that
me
cat.
say, has Avery Disney bounded before? Because it looked like so.
Yeah.
close.
Well, that's why we picked this for because she does it so often that we thought we should take it easy on her.
Yeah.
Thank you guys.
yeah.
Yeah.
You got-
yeah.
you
And
just
I,
have
wow.
Did you go, I really want to dress like Mike Wazowski and then search out for green clothes? Or did you just see those green pants and go, I have to do Mike Wazowski?
So actually at first I had a clip of me like waterboarding myself a little bit,
Hmm.
like gasping, and I
Yeah.
was like, it's the Little Mermaid. And I have those green pants. I don't have a purple top, so then I was like, fuck. That was the last day. So I saw this green shirt and was like, we're gonna go with it.
Nice. That works.
Yeah.
Well, I for one, very impressed. Well done,
Thank
Avery.
you. Thank you.
No notes. That was great.
If
No,
I
that
lose
was-
again, I'm gonna kill
That definitely
myself.
passes. Yeah.
Yeah,
no, that was good.
fantastic. And it's the
Um,
gift
I-
that's gonna keep on giving.
No, I'm gonna watch that.
I will
again
hunt you
for
for
sure.
sport.
All right.
Do it.
No.
I will hunt you for sport. All right, I'm so excited to play this game.
Before we hear what my three favorite people wrote, let's recap the movie. On IMDb, the synopsis for Five Nights at Freddy's is a troubled security guard begins working at Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. During his first night on the job, he realizes that the night shift won't be so easy to get through. Pretty soon, he will unveil what actually happened at Freddy's. let's hear our rankings of the movie, 1 through 10, and a brief, if you can manage, explanation of why. Now, I'm going to kick us off, and I would just like to say, before watching this movie for the assignment, I went to get my hair cut, and I get my hair cut at a salon that has Netflix and HBO or whatever playing. I was turned toward the TV the whole time, and my 45-minute haircut was the last 45 minutes of Five Nights at Freddy's. So I had to watch, and I had to watch this movie again after having seen the ending with subtitles already. And that I already didn't really want to watch this movie, and having to sit through the entire second half of it again was pretty crazy. Now, I will say, did not like this movie, did not completely think it was as atrocious as I thought it was gonna be. I kind of thought Josh Hutcherson was kind of fun, and I liked Matthew Lillard. I thought this movie was going to make me want to kill myself, and more, I just thought it was a bad movie. I'm giving it a 5.5 out of 10.
That's crazy high.
That is crazy. Did someone choose that movie to watch in the barbershop? Like, was someone like, hey, I know what people want
I
to-"
think because they're there so long and the hairdressers can't usually... Okay, 5.5 I would like to say is high. I'm going to give it a 4.5. Your reactions made me realize 5.5 is high. That's above
Yeah, that's
average.
crazy.
That movie's below average. I still think 4.5 might be high, but I realized that I don't think it's above average. But my expectations were 1 point. No, okay. Also, I don't think the hairdressers are watching it. I think they pick a random movie and put it on. I also this sounds like I'm praising the movie too much. Did anyone think the coloration of it was actually kind of good? Like, I actually was kind of impressed that I thought some of it looked kind of pretty, like editing wise, color editing. I was kind of like, I did not think they'd put any effort into this movie. So I don't know. Maybe I'm a supporter. Maybe I'm a supporter that I didn't think I would be.
Big Five Nights at Freddy guy.
No, I actually did not like it, but better than I thought I'd like
It's
it.
like a lie at this point.
Yeah, you
Max.
gave it a
That sounds
5.5.
like a lie.
4.5. I'm changing my score.
You changed your score just because of our reaction. You changed your score out of peer pressure.
Oh, interesting. Max McCune never gives in to what people think of him and has never once tailored to popular opinion and never bases anything off of other people. Interesting. Blah, blah, blah. Next.
If we get enough followers on our YouTube page, number to be determined, we will choose 3 of you guys to give us something to peer pressure Max into, and we will do it live on air.
They've been trying to get me to get a lobster neck tattoo, and it has failed up until now.
Well,
That
like
is a
not even
lie.
like in the
Not even that I got it. But
That
not
is a
even-
lie. That is a lie. We have not been trying to get you to get a lobster neck tattoo. None of us have ever said, Max, you should get a lobster neck tattoo. All we've said is, hey, that would be cool. I don't think anyone alive could pull it off.
actually, I think you said you think other people could pull it off better than me.
No, I don't think so.
I don't remember that.
I think it would take a really particular kind of person to be able to do it.
And I've never met a person like that.
A
So.
level of cool that seems only conceptual.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Next rating of this movie. Also, we need to start establishing what a number of followers is for when we throw these.
None of these are real. We just do these every.
It's 45.
45. Please,
Yeah.
45 subscribers.
All right, Avery, give us your rating of the movie.
I'd give it a 2. Actually, I recently remembered that I gave Greatest Showman a 2, and I stand by that. I think I have to give this movie like a 0.5.
I would watch this again. I would watch this again before Greatest Showman.
Yes. So
No.
I don't know.
I would watch Greatest
I don't
Showman.
know. I think what was so crazy for me were the number of just loose ends they did not tie up. The number of moments I felt myself getting physically angry because they were like the little girls with the animatronics. I'm gonna explain to you my backstory, like just the timing of it. And I know that's something they do to make you feel tense. It didn't make me feel tense. It made me feel angry. Actually, I'm gonna give it a 1 because I did laugh out loud when the bear, I think, bit the woman in half. That was maybe one of the funniest moments in any movie I've ever seen. It was such a poor example of just special effect. It was incredible. It was incredible shadow work. Props to whoever did that. It's a 1 from me.
Nice.
Okay, I went through the exact same thought process as Avery during when I looked back at my lowest score I had given, and it was The Greatest Showman. And then suddenly because I agree with Max, I would rather watch this than The Greatest Showman, because not to review The Greatest Showman again, but in the first 5 seconds of active screen time of Greatest Showman, every muscle in my body tensed. I squeezed my couch cushions. I thought they were gonna pop. I can't watch that movie. It made me too angry. This movie, I mean, it was nothing. It was nothing, which is almost better than something that sucks, like The Greatest Showman. But it was like, who was this movie for? Who was it for? Was it for children?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it felt like it was for children, but then it had like blood and gore and then abduction and murder. Who was this fucking movie for?
It's the 13-year-olds. They play this game, and that's like actually the plot of it.
Yeah.
My students loved this shit.
Yeah.
No, I was talking to some of my kids today, and not a ton of them haven't seen it, but a lot of them are like 9. So
Also kind of crazy to me when I found out that this game people are talking about has like dead children in the animatronics. Not what I thought.
Wow.
Not what I thought.
I'm gonna give it a 2. I'm gonna say
All right,
2.
Jeffrey, would you rate your own movie that you made us watch? Also,
Oh, yeah.
I'm just gonna say as a movie choice, like not even that funny that this is what we watched. It's just a bad recent movie. Like it's not even like you made us watch a good movie. You didn't make us watch like a cult classic bad movie. You just made us watch a new mid not great movie. I'm mad at you for this choice.
I gotta be honest, I thought it was pretty funny. I was getting a kick out of it. You see what you're saying? It feels like you're just trying to keep me from doing something like this again. I thought this was pretty funny. The amount of text in the group chat of Jeffrey, fuck you, pretty funny. I'm gonna be, but no, bad movie, definitely bad movie. I was Josh Hutcherson. It wasn't even like really a good performance. It was just good for that movie.
Yeah.
I thought it was better than the movie. And Matthew
I
Lillard,
agree.
I thought was fun. Matthew Lillard, I thought was fun. I would still watch Greatest Showman over this. Some of those songs in Greatest Showman are catchy. I'm gonna stand by that. So I'm gonna give this movie, and I liked the little girl, and I was really worried about being scared by it because I'm really bad at horror movies, and I was not. So I think I'm getting braver. So I'm gonna give this movie a 2. Yeah, with Josh.
Oh, I rated it too high. Also, I just found out that you guys all think about what you've rated any other movie and try to use that as a benchmark. I forget I have to rate the movie until the rating part of the movie every time and say the first number that feels right. And 5.5 was incorrect, but there we go.
That's a crazy review.
Max, since you've forgotten what you've rated other movies, I guarantee you there's like you probably rated like some other movie that's like what did you rate?
No, because I'm now
King's
realizing
Speech?
I literally think I just gave this maybe a 0.5 less than the King's.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Speech is an exceptional movie, especially in comparison. Ooh.
Okay.
It really fucked our
Just
average.
barely below. Just barely below. If they tightened up some of that editing,
That's
right.
I'm just throwing out 6s and 7s. This is a 2. It's a 2, and I forgot.
I think we have to stick with your. I was gonna say first, but to be gracious, I'll stick with your second 4.5. You
I
don't
want somebody to make a
hard.
compilation of like
All
all
right.
of our reviews
All right.
and
I'm
watching
gonna
Max's
be-
insane list.
I'm gonna be more objective. from now on. All right. Okay, now we're gonna move on to our next section, which is called casting. We're gonna consider for this film, if you were tasked with utilizing the people you see in front of you, are there particular roles you'd assign to each? Any dream cast, hunches, or hot takes? Who, where, and why? What would work here?
Max, I think you could play any of the animatronics. I think you're a great physical actor. I think it would be perfect for you. Any of them.
That's very sweet. Thank you. That'd be fun.
Question: could he also play the children who were embodied, like in the dreams? The children who were the corresponding physical thing. Because I think he could also do that.
I think he could.
Or would that be someone else?
I think Josh as Matthew Lillard would be very fun. I think that'd be a very fun cast. That's honestly just a very real answer. Like if we're in college and I was casting it, I'd be like, Josh, you're gonna play the crazy maniacal child killer in the thing.
Would then you play me when I was the animatronic?
Yes, we transition into me being the animatronic, 100%.
Okay.
And I have to play all of them. I just have to do them
Max
all.
isn't in a costume. He is just wearing like bunny ears and then moving as though he is an animatronic.
Because we can't afford it with our production.
Right. No. I figured.
Okay, so I'm just embodying it in a weird hyper physical performance.
It's magical realism.
So with like fucking Gabriel Garcia Marquez does Freddy, Five Nights at Freddy's.
Magical realism.
Yeah.
I know shit. There's a part in an earlier episode where I say I've done a lot of reading. I've read the first 3 chapters of 100 Years of Solitude 5 times, and I've never finished the book. But
oh hell yeah, dude!
When you add it up, that's a lot.
Why do you know
reading.
you've said that recently?
Because I on repeat watch clips of myself in this show. All right. Anyone heard of gooning?
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
I goon, but it's just videos of myself doing things. And they're not even, it's just my own Instagram stories. I was late to this podcast today because I was in the car below my apartment watching my old Instagram stories from November of 2022 to see
and
what
you edge to those?
No, that I'm metaphorically edge. I don't really edge.
Well, I don't know if I believe you. I think you might actually edge.
If I edged, I'd tell you.
Yep. Idiot.
Do you think I have the patience? Do you think have I ever denied myself a pleasure? I am a one marshmallow kid. A one marshmallow kid. Okay.
Oh, that's good. That's good. All right.
All right. Now we're done with the casting
Wait,
section.
Jeffrey's not cast. Neither is Avery.
I don't want them in it.
Okay. Can you both be Josh Hutcherson?
Yeah.
Do they play
Jeffrey will sit on top of my shoulders and then we'll have like a security guard coat that covers both of us.
Literally not at all what I was thinking, but I love it. Yes.
Were you thinking alternate scenes?
I was thinking like dream Josh Hutcherson and then and then real Josh Hutcherson.
No, I like Avery.
If we're doing that, I'm Dream Josh Hutcherson.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Can we still do that?
In his mind's eye.
Right.
Do you remember when
do that?
he
Except you just switch who's on the bottom of the trench coat.
Yeah.
Do you remember when Josh Hutcherson in the dream is like, I would exchange my live sister for my dead brother?
Yeah.
That was crazy.
That
What
made me
were the
cry.
rules of that dream? That was crazy that in that dream he was like, yeah, and then they killed that woman. They never followed up on that.
What a good movie.
Oh yeah, they did. Yeah, actually, you know what? 5.5. Just kidding. All right. We're moving on to the next section. We're done with the casting section. Now we're moving on to the meat of the show, baby. Let's get to the reviews. And here are the specifics. These 3 motherfuckers watched. I don't know why I did that. I don't know why I said that.
It sounded cool though. It sounded cool.
Do it again. Take it again.
Commit to it, dude.
These 3 watched 5 Nights at Freddy's and randomly generated a name, age, and location for their character. Every time I say name, age, and location, I think of Omegle when I used to chat with people online in high school, and they go like age, sex, location. And they would say they were like a 19-year-old girl, and I'm like, you're a 50-year-old man.
Did you tell them where you were?
Oh yeah. I was way too honest.
Did you show them your penis?
DP.
This is a safe
We're gonna move on. Everything else you hear is all them. They used those prompts to create a character and then wrote a movie review in the voice of that character. You'll hear each of them read 4 main sections in character. Number 1, character bios. Number 2, get to know you questions. Number 3, improvised responses. And number 4, the movie review. And if you had trouble keeping track, go back and watch Jeffrey during that section. He'll keep track for you. All but the improvised responses have been written for them beforehand. This is also the first time the contestants have seen each other's work. It's a cold read. They very well may have no idea what they're about to say. And I have no idea which of them made what character and corresponding review. The writer is not necessarily the reader, and I have to guess who wrote what. They're trying to trick me because if I get them all wrong, I lose. But if I get even one right, then whichever one of them I score the lowest is the loser. No matter what, someone's getting shafted. There will always be a loser, and
Losers get punished.
Just get punished.
nice. That was actually good. That works well. All right. So we are going to start by getting to know each character with a structured interview, do some off-the-cuff Q&A as a group, and to finish off, we'll hear the reader's movie review. Our first reader is featured guest, never before seen, all new to the show, Jeffrey Nolan. Jeffrey, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
My name is Grover Merritt. I am I am 95 years old and I live in Mount Pleasant, South Carolina. The title of my review is We're All Here Together. It's so nice to be together once again. Have I ever told you about Bugs Bunny?
No. No. Fuck. Was that part of the title, or are you asking me that, Grover? Grover, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Would you please repeat the question?
Grover, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Would you please repeat the question?
Grover, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Would you please repeat the question?
Grover, when is your birthday?
Well, all sorts of things. You'd spend Sunday with your best girl out on Friday. But on Friday, me and my Rocket boys would skip on down to the soda shop to beat the would skip on down to the soda shop to beat the jazz out of some immigrants.
Dude.
Not just any old immigrants either. These were the bad ones. The worst. You know who I'm talking about. All right, go on. Don't make me say it.
I'd prefer you say it.
Oh no, I've put in my time. I can't say it. Which are the bad ones? We all know.
Do you want me to say
Go
it?
on.
You want
What
me
are
to
the
say
bad
it?
ones?
The Irish?
It was those Norwegians. Filthy Laplanders. Their eyes blue and squinty from cold, and their skin pale from living in ice caves. We'd punch them again and again before skedaddling back to the clubhouse so Bobby Rocket could perfect our bodies. Now then, Bugs Bunny.
Grover. 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 What is your favorite song?
Bappity bo. Skip bapoo. Chapapity boo bapa bo bappity bappo we just we we do real violent crimes. But they didn't count. Two Bugs Bunnies? Well, they wore furry clothing with uppity designs to honor their reindeer king. Two Bugs Bunnies? Their buckets were always full of snow, dark magic. Bugs Bunny sometimes dressed up like I did with Bobby Rocket. He chose me. That's why we spent time together. My body was perfect. I was next in line. You start with the tools, with the wood, and then you get your metal tools. The other Rocket boys, they knew. You gotta whoop the strangeness out of them. Hollering. Would you please repeat the question?
The fuck? I don't. Does anyone else have any questions they'd like to ask? No.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Can you remind me of your name one more time? Is it Merritt?
Grover
Grover.
Merritt.
Mr. Grover Merritt. You mentioned your best girl. Who is that?
Oh, when we'd go, Sabrina and I would go down to the mom and pop soda shop, and I'd get her a grape before we'd just go to town in the back of the car. I'd never making my thighs feel like the walls of a slippin' slide. I'll tell you, there's stains on the seat that my grandson saw. Couldn't get him out. Couldn't suck him out. Grape.
Oh. Any other questions?
Yeah. Grover, what's your favorite food?
Oh, sometimes in the early afternoons when the sun starts to go down, it gets real low. I go inside. I get out some in the fridge, and I use the crisper, but the stove, it doesn't. It takes too long, and when it clicks, I just watch it. It smells like toast, and the gas, and there's the aluminum. I gotta take it off. Can't eat that. No foil. Bobby, my grandson, you can't eat the foil. You gotta take that off. And so the plate it's a paper plate. My hands from you get a little shaky, and sometimes I drop it on the floor. What a mess. I gotta clean it up. Sometimes
Grover, I'm gonna
so
cut you.
hungry.
Grover, I'm gonna cut you off. Grover, what did you think of the movie?
Oh, the Bugs Bunny. He still got it, doesn't he? Norwegians, they were too tall, long, monstrous white spiders. Horrifying to look at. We'd say, how'd you get so tall? Do you think you're taller than the Christian God? Oh, they were so afraid of us. Man, I was never afraid at all. Oh, Bobby. My perfect rocket boy body. All that hiding, it turned him weird. Like ghosts. No fun, all gone. Bobby Rocket. We became one soul. Like Bugs Bunny. One Bugs Bunny. My basement's full of coats and photographs. And now introducing Bugs Bunny. I've got more to say. I just I
That was. Are we still going? Okay. Thanks, Grover. Grover. That was. What did everyone think of our first character, Grover Merritt?
I think he might have been a little confused.
It was a little scattered.
That was 45 minutes. How many movies have fucking rabbits in them? We're not even doing this on purpose.
We're gonna
Didn't
find
I
out.
pick? Didn't I pick Donnie Darko?
You did, yeah.
No, I picked Johnny Darko.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah,
Did you do it on purpose so there'd be a rabbit?
No.
Donnie Darko was the first one, though, that had the rabbit.
Yeah.
Oh, what was the second? Oh, Curse of the Were. Was that one on purpose so there'd be a rabbit?
No, I picked that one.
Too many rabbits in fucking movies. All this Grover Merritt shit. I was fucking dying at the beginning though. All right, that was the most unintelligible we've had yet. That was impossible to maneuver. I had no idea where something ended and something else began. Not a clue. I'm gonna guess that one was written by Josh. I'm just gonna guess. Just gonna say that was Josh piece. I know he loves his Grover Merritt.
You got me.
Well, that was a different character name though.
Oh, it was a different character name. Well, he loves whoever that embodiment of Grover Merritt. He loves his Rocket Boy. He loves his Rocket Boy.
It is the reviews I write.
All right. That's not locked in though. Listeners, I would like you to take this time to guess with me. I never know. I'm never sure. I'd like to see if you guys guess it better than I do at the beginning. Leave a comment. Let me know who you thought it was and if you are better at guessing than I am.
Leave a comment.
Are you ready for that level of abuse?
Leave a comment. Look at that.
You should leave a comment.
Slipped it in there.
Good.
All right. Our God, that fucking threw me off for the rest of it. All right, our next reader is Avery. Avery, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review?
My name is Sam Caldwell. I am 32 bear years old. I live in the woods, North Dakota, and the title of my review is I Am a Bear.
You know, I had a question that was answered by the title of your review.
What was the question?
Let's just move on. Sam, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, my name is Sam Caldwell, but most people call me Sam the Bear on account of me being a bear and that my bear given name is Sam. I live in a bear cave in the woods, North Dakota, and I am approximately 32 years old. It's hard to tell time as a bear, but that's approximately 8 human years. During a normal day, I spend a lot of time looking for things to eat. My favorite food is salmon. In case you were curious how a bear catches salmon, I catch them in my bear mouth with my 2.5-inch long bear teeth. I take a lot of bear naps during the day, and sometimes I even rub my bear back. Bear like the animal, but also bear like naked because I don't wear clothing because I'm a bear, on the trees when I have an itch.
Sam, I don't believe you're a bear. And I think your math was wrong on the human year thing. But let's
Not great
get
at
into-
time.
Sam, what's your favorite outfit as a bear?
That's kind of a tough one for me. I don't wear a lot of outfits on account of me being a bear. No need to dress warm when you got a nice furry bear coat on your back. Did you know bears actually have 2 coats of bear hair that makes up their fur? A bear's first coat of bear hair has long strands to protect our skin, while the second coat is shorter. It's packed into dense layers to help us bears stay warm in the woods when it gets cold.
No, I didn't know that, and I also don't think bears know that. Sam, what is your favorite cuisine?
Cuisine? I've never heard that word. What does that mean?
What's your favorite kind of food, Sam?
Oh, okay. Well, then I'd have to say salmon. A lot of bears like eating salmon because they have a lot of protein and other nutrients like omega-3 fatty acids.
Interesting.
Those high energy fats are really important in order for bears to survive the cold winters when we hibernate. My second favorite bear food is a tie between berries, grains, insects, and nuts. Bears are omnivores, so we eat a lot of different kinds of things.
Okay, thank you, Sam. Sounds delicious. Does anyone else have any questions they would like to ask Sam the bear?
Sam, what's your favorite bear fact?
My favorite bear fact is that bears can hibernate for up to 100 days during the winter. I like to keep it around 85.
Okay. Okay.
Have you ever loved?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Have you ever loved?
Wow.
I'm a bear, and I have loved things that bears have loved. Trees,
course, yeah.
nuts, caves. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're full of surprises, Sam. You're just all right.
Wow.
Sam, I'm curious. What did you think of the movie?
I thought it was good. I had never seen a movie before on the account of me being a bear, so this was kind of new for me. I had to go. Are you guys okay?
Yeah, sorry, Sam. Keep going.
Okay. I had to go into a movie theater to see it, but that was hard because I had never opened a door before. So I tried opening it with my wide and flat bear paws, but I couldn't really get them around the handle. They were too wide. Then I tried to use my jaws to open it, but I had to be pretty careful because my jaws have a bite force of 800 psi. So that didn't work either. Eventually, someone came by and pushed the automatic door opener so that I could go through. I didn't know what it was when I first saw it because they don't have those in the woods, but I figured it out after the man pushed it. But then I had to get upstairs. That was really hard too on account of the aforementioned wide and flat bare paws. I couldn't even hold on to the railing for support. I was able to eventually get up in the elevator, but then there was another door. And I tried using my claws on this one, even though my claws are perfect. Are you guys okay?
No, sorry.
Okay. Even though my claws are perfect for bear climbing or catching my favorite bear food, salmon, they're no match for hard glass. But eventually, someone pushed the automatic door opener again, which I'd forgotten about. And then I was able to watch the movie, which I liked because it had a bear in it.
Oh my God. Thank you, Sam. That all makes perfect sense. None, thanks for walking us through it. All right. What did everyone think of our second character, Sam the Bear Caldwell?
I liked Sam.
I was doubtful at first, but I'm mostly convinced that was actually a bear now.
They just don't talk a lot because they're shy, I think.
These two reviews annoyed me in completely opposite ways. Totally coming at me from every direction. That was
I think it was definitely a bear.
Yeah. Also, Sam Caldwell sounds like someone we would have known at Olaf. Sam Caldwell. I don't have anything to say about the bear one. That was the most straightforward. He was a bear, I guess. Sam Caldwell the bear. Who fucking wrote this one? What the fuck? I'm gonna tentatively guess Avery. I'm gonna tentatively guess Avery for that one. Tentative. I never know what I'm doing. All right. Listeners, any guesses? Let me know if you know better than I do, because actually, I'm kind of losing the plot on how to guess. I'm not getting better each week. I think I'm getting worse. So let me know. Let me know what you think. All right. Our last reader is Josh. Josh, would you please introduce your character and give us the title of your review? Oh, is there a set?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
My name is Avery Dorson, sir. I am 37 years old, sir. I am from Boise, Idaho, sir. The title of my review is Tell My Family I Love Them.
Whoa, Avery, look at that. We got another Avery. Avery, would you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Can't let the nerves get to me. You're a good man for hearing my story, Max. The boys back at base told me you might show up. I'm glad you did, brother. I want you to tell my story. About myself, my full name is Avery B.B. Dorson, United States citizen, son of Nancy Dorson, but first and foremost, a freedom fighter. My dad died while on active duty. I was 16 and my brother was 12. He became the man of the house. I would have stepped up, but I was really focused on reality TV at the time. Big Brother, America's Next Top Model, Extreme Makeover, Home Edition, What Not to Wear, The Simple Life, starring Paris Hilton and Nicole Richie, The Bachelor, especially The Bachelor. That was my world, bud. That was my world. All that changed after joining the service. I'm a new man now. A better man.
Awesome. Oh, wow. All right. Avery, I'm curious. I want to learn a little bit more about you now. Who do you live with?
Good point. If I don't make it out, I'm living with my brother, his wife, and his 3 kids. They live on 2235 West Millbank Drive.
Everything good, Avery?
There was nothing. Gotta stay alert. If I don't come back, FedEx whatever's left of my body to them. I want them to see what those bastards did to me. But do me a favor. Priority mail those cowards corpses to my families too. so they know I died like a hero.
Good to know. I will keep that in mind, Avery. This sounds pretty high stakes. Clearly you're pretty committed to the cause. What moment best defined you, Avery?
The boys said you'd ask that. I've given this a lot of thought. After my 5th time auditioning for The Bachelor, I finally made it to the semifinals, which is when they give you a full STD panel and check to see if you've ever been violent towards women. Despite my best efforts, I was turned down again. Just as I was about to leave, I saw it. Executive producer Aaron Rickman handling an envelope and passing it off to some PA. Something seemed fishy, so I did some research on the usual places: Reddit, 4chan, 8chan, the gambit. That's when I learned the truth about what really happens to kids. That's the moment I enlisted. That's the moment I became a man. That's how I ended up here, ready to lay my life down to protect the children.
Wow. All right. We're getting to the bottom of it. All right. Does anyone have any questions they would like to ask Avery before we jump into the review?
Avery, what do you think makes a perfect Bachelor contestant?
I think the perfect Bachelor contestant is not a perfect man. I think the perfect man might get denied multiple times. I think the perfect Bachelor contestant would be someone above 6 foot, someone too tall so all the blood can't get to their brain and make them smarter.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you protecting the children from?
You know, Max, explain it.
Oh, Max knows too.
Max, the boys,
I was wondering where this the boys thing was coming from.
me and the boys, 4chan, 8chan, the dark web.
The boys back on the dark web told you that I am a comrade in the fight against the reality TV show producers who are trafficking children.
So you do know.
Yeah,
Ooh,
man.
holy fuck, dude.
Honestly, I don't want to be gay right now, but you are absolutely the person that I wanted to talk to before perhaps all of it ended. You're not just my hero.
Who else's hero am I?
The boys.
Boys. Okay.
I can't believe you had to know.
Well, you know what, Avery? I'm really glad I could host your story today. And you could tell the boys that maybe they should keep played a little closer to the chest, you know? We don't wanna let things out too much. Right,
I won't
Avery?
be able to tell them, but they're listening now.
Okay, cool. Glad. Thanks, the boys. All right. Avery, let's I feel like I'm getting implicated in something I don't want to be
No
implicated
way.
in. So how about we hear what you think about the movie?
I saw the movie.
Mhm.
I know what to do.
Mm.
Max,
Mm.
tell my story.
Okay.
Make sure my name is remembered.
Avery BB something.
When the lights come up and the show starts, I'm going to free those kids trapped in the back of this Target superstore.
Oh my.
And I'll eliminate anyone that gets in my way. Good thing they're wearing red. It's showtime.
Oh.
Get it, you fuckers!
Oh my god.
Peekaboo.
Wow. All right. we just had our first lead up to a radical shooting on the show.
Was that our first?
No, I think we did have one more.
No, there was the school teacher.
Might have been a couple. I think there might have been a couple.
Actually, wow.
Yeah.
That's actually insane. That's not the first. Wow. Okay. God damn it. You guys the host is a vulnerable position. I have to roll with whatever the fuck you guys throw at me. God damn.
You're our fearless leader.
Interesting. Yeah, okay. I think, what did everyone think of that character? What did everyone think of that character?
I thought he seemed really passionate, really committed to the cause.
He seemed really like you.
Oh, I kind of liked him, honestly. I think he's a little fucked up, but I thought I kind of felt for the guy.
Was it because he liked you?
That was part of it, 100%.
I will say there are characters that like you that you don't like them, though.
No,
Yeah.
that's 100%.
That's
So
No.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
I think Jeffrey wrote this one. You guys know what I've realized that is not a good quality to have as the person who has to guess who wrote what. It's very hard for me to not think whoever performed it wrote it. I just am like, they're saying their own words. It's kind of a detriment, but I think Jeffrey wrote this one. I'm not locking in my answers. All right. So now that we've heard all the reviews, we're going to hear everyone's fuck, marry, kill ranking we've been introduced to. Dear listener, don't worry. If they're children, we kill them immediately. All children must die. But luckily for us, no children this time. Wait, it wasn't actually 8 human years for Sam Caldwell. That guy's 32.
He's a bear.
Oh, he's a bear. Okay, he's a bear. Well, you can fuck the bear. We don't kill the bears.
I think you're allowed to kill the bear. I think that's everybody's choice, Max.
I'm gonna marry the bear, fuck Avery, and kill the old guy.
I'm gonna marry the bear. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna marry the bear. I'm gonna fuck Avery. I'm gonna kill the old guy.
Yeah. Would it be weird having sex with someone else named Avery?
Yeah, and I wouldn't do it.
You're gonna marry the bear? It's a
I
bear.
liked him.
It's
I liked
a
the
bear.
He's nice, Josh.
He was nice. He likes movies.
He likes salmon.
Yeah, the bear.
I like
honestly,
salmon.
In terms of just like someone who is stable, the bear seems to have it together.
Okay,
He can't open
if,
doors, but I can open doors.
Right.
Yeah,
If
and
I-
For the things he lacks.
if I kill Avery, does it happen immediately, like before the tragedy occurs?
I think
all
it's
right.
No,
Okay.
because you don't
Trying to do
get
a
to-
floral.
you don't get to go like, oh, you all don't want to stop the target shooting. No,
I'm not saying that, but it kind of
No.
sounds like that.
No, he's gonna shoot up target, and then you still have to marry him.
I'm not gonna marry him.
Okay,
Probably
there you
not gonna-
go.
There's no one
And-
good to marry. That's why
Yeah,
you're
well,
marrying
then-
the fucking
The
bear.
bear.
The
The
bear
bear's
is not a
good.
good. That's not a good spouse.
He's so soft. Did you know bears have 2 layers of fur?
Did
Yeah,
you know they
I
hibernate for
heard
100
that
days?
part.
Think of all the things you could do.
I heard that part too. Yeah, I heard all those parts.
All right. Well, Josh wants to Josh wants to marry the 94-year-old and fucking dementia immigrant beater.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I'm gonna kill Avery before Avery shoots up target because I
You're a hero.
care about
You're a hero.
that enough to I would. Yeah, you know what? No, don't shake your heads.
Look at the
Stop
moral.
shaking.
Okay.
Stop shaking your heads. Okay, I'm gonna kill Avery before the tragedy occurs. Don't boo. Get your thumb down. I'm gonna fuck the bear. I'm gonna fuck the bear. Okay. 'Cause
Oh, we're ridiculous for not for marrying the bear.
I'm sorry. So your sex life is just gonna be a dead bedroom the entire time you're married to that bear. You're not
I'd
gonna do
rather have
anything.
I can have an affair.
Is your biggest problem with marrying these 3 people that you might have a dead bedroom?
No,
What did they give
no,
him?
And a
no.
bear.
If I marry someone, I'm going to pleasure them sexually.
That's a trailer right there. That's the
Yeah.
Josh trailer.
That's done.
Crazy.
That's done.
And if I marry that bear, I can't pleasure the bear so you both of you are going to pleasure the bear sexually.
Maybe we just don't care about pleasuring
I
our
don't think
partner
the
the way you
bear
do.
Our
is-
last character last week had a whole thing about how animals are fair game.
That's so true.
No, I'm saying you can keep up with the bear.
Yeah.
You can keep up with this bear. Do you?
I could
There were no
definitely keep up with
facts
the
in there
bear.
about how bears copulate. Do you?
All I have
you
to
want
do
find out?
is sign a certificate saying I am wed to a bear. I don't have to sleep with a bear.
Okay, cool. Well, have fun having a sexless, loveless marriage with your bear that you fucking love so much and think so
Have fun-
nice.
Have fun jerking off Grover Merritt while he talks about the immigrants.
I'm not gonna jerk him off. I'm not gonna
fucking a
jerk him off.
bear.
I'm not gonna jerk Grover Merritt off. I'm not gonna touch his dick. I'm gonna fuck him. I'm gonna fuck him so hard he dies.
You're not
I'm
fucking
gonna
the
marry
bear.
him
The bear's
for about
fucking you.
fucking. We're gonna be married for a good 2 to 4 hours on our wedding night. I'm gonna fuck him so hard he dies. I'm gonna inherit all of his money because he's got he's even past boomer, so he's got a bunch. Bless you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna fuck the bear. I'm gonna fuck the bear. I'm gonna marry Grover. I'm gonna fuck him to death, and then I'm gonna kill the shooter. Okay.
That was, you know what? It was so impassioned. I don't even care how incorrect it all is.
You're gonna marry a bear? You can't
gonna-
marry a bear.
Yeah.
No state will marry you to a bear.
I'm doing the same thing as the others. I'm gonna kill Grover.
Right.
I'm gonna fuck Avery, and I'm gonna cherish that bear.
That's beautiful, Jeffrey.
There
Where
we
are you
go.
going on
I
your
actually-
honeymoon?
I can't. Yeah, have fun. I cannot believe you just said you're gonna fuck the 94-year-old to death. That's
You were gonna kill him. You were gonna kill him. You're just gonna what?
Yeah.
killing him and fucking him. That's worse.
You're gonna put him on his knees and just put 2 in the back of his head. I'm gonna put him on his knees and put 1 in the back of his ass.
No, I'm gonna put him on his knees and put
I'm from
one
his
in front of
knees.
his head.
Oh, I see. Right.
That was funny.
I messed up.
Probably can't stay on his knees for too long.
All right, we're moving past this section. This has gone off the rails. Me,
He's
Avery,
mad. He's
Me-
really
Me, Avery, and
mad.
Jeffrey will have fun with our bear.
That's
husband.
insane.
All right.
This is crazy.
Not invited to the
Now-
weddings.
Now, okay, before we officially learn who wrote what, I have to blindly rate the writing and reading we've enjoyed. The scoring categories are 5 points, funniest written review, which review made you laugh the most. 4 points, best written review, which review was crafted most cohesively. 3 points, most developed character, which written character feels most alive. 2 points, best improvised response, which contestant gave the best improvised response. And 1 point, best improvised question, which contestant asked the best improvised question. All right, I am going to allot these points lowest to highest score.
Mixing it up a bit.
No, is that a
Oh.
joke? I do that
What?
every.
It's always
That
done.
Okay. Jeffrey doesn't pay that much attention. 1 point, best improvised question. I'm going to give to I'm gonna give to who asked Avery what makes the perfect bachelor contestant.
That was me.
Jeffrey asked that. That was good.
Thank you.
Well, good for you, Jeffrey, because I'm also giving best improvised response to fucking Sabrina in the back of the car with your wet thighs. That was the second.
Thank you.
That was the other one.
It's a pleasure to be here.
Most developed character, which written character feels most alive? I'm gonna go most alive. God damn. I'm gonna go I'm gonna go Avery for that one. I'm gonna go Avery for that one. Best written review. Which review was craft? Actually, no, I'm switching. Most developed character was Sam the Bear. Best written review was Avery. Sorry. Flip flop. 3 to the Bear, 4 to Avery, and funniest written review I'm giving to my boy Grover. That one did make me laugh the most. All right, points have been allotted, and now I have to officially guess who wrote what. Fuck, my least favorite part. The contestants, you're gonna ready your whiteboards to record your score. If I fail to guess the correct writer, the contestant author gets 1 point, but if I do find them out, they lose 1 point. And if I fail to guess any of the 3, I lose. We're gonna start with Grover, read by Jeffrey, and I'm gonna say Josh wrote that. I then go on to Sam the Bear, and I'm going to say Avery wrote that. And then we go on to Avery, the target shooter, and I'm going to say Jeffrey wrote that. Now, who really wrote review number 1? Okay,
I
got that
did.
one right. Nice, thank you. Who really wrote review number 2? Awesome, nice. You wrote the bear.
I wrote the bear.
Wrote the bear. And then who really wrote review number 3? That is Avery. Nice. Okay. Everyone, please hold your whiteboards up with your score. Jeffrey has 7. Avery has 5. And what is Josh? Josh, you have 4. Josh, you won best written review and you got 4 points. That's brutal. Well, that means, God, that means Jeffrey gets to pick the movie again. That means Jeffrey wins and Josh
Oh man.
loses. Well done, everyone but the loser. Oh my God. All right, Josh, that blows. For each member of the game show, if you haven't watched this before, we've compiled tailor-made punishments for them, and now we're going to review our list and find something truly awful that Josh has to do. And since he lost, he's going to put himself on mute so we can take a minute to discuss what will be done with him. All right, everyone go to your punishments document. Josh, put yourself on mute.
I knew this would happen.
Okay.
Okay. I gotta. Okay. All right. So I think we're in between number 7 and number 10.
I was looking at 7. Oh, wait. I like 10 a lot.
I like 10 too. I feel like 7 is something we've been waiting for.
You know, maybe you're right.
Oh, that is true. That is true. We've been waiting for. Okay. Well, which
I
one are we going to do? Are we going to do the first option in 7 or the second option?
The second option.
I think it's got to be the second.
100%
Yeah.
second option.
All right.
Okay. Excellent.
Jeffrey, would you like to announce the punishment to Josh?
Yes. I think Josh is going to be super surprised and pleased.
Option number 7 is go see a show by a local improv troupe that we pick and interview a cast member afterwards about their process working on the show and their previous work. We're going to give you a couple questions, and then you can also make some questions of your own.
Are you excited?
Josh, you can you can take yourself off mute and tell us how you feel, please.
Writing that review as the same character that I've written twice before was my Garden of Gethsemane. I was faced with the impossible choice. Jeffrey chose another fucking rabbity movie. There was a big old rabbit in Five Nights at Freddy's. My God is the bit, and I am his only son.
You did sacrifice yourself for our enjoyment of the bit.
I only want to say,
Bit reigns supreme.
if there is a way, take
I was
this
so
cup away,
I was so
from me.
close to Josh best.
for I don't want to taste its poison.
Are you comparing going to an improv show with being
Feel it
crucified?
burn me. I have changed.
All right. We're
I'm
just
Smile
gonna
is a
show
yes.
going.
We're gonna talk. We're gonna
That's
talk
when
over him.
We
All right. So
started.
that leaves us with one final matter, and it's learning what movie we're gonna be watching next week. The winner, unfortunately, has the honor of choosing the next week's movie. Jeffrey, would you please enlighten us with your selection?
Yeah, I gotta be honest. I've been having a little bit of a tough time finding the perfect movie.
So I'm going to go with
The first Planet of the Apes, but the old one.
Like with Charlton Heston?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is our first older movie. I mean, I guess Blazing Saddles, but this predates Blazing Saddles.
Honestly, not my least favorite pick. No, definitely, you were right. It predates.
Okay, I was like,
You know what? Should be fun. Get your hands off me, you damn dirty ape. I know that line.
Yeah. So
Cool. All right.
Taking it
Sorry,
back a bit.
sorry about our underwhelming reaction. But no,
that was
That's what he
kinda
wanted. That's what he fucking
You don't know
wanted.
that.
He wanted
You don't know
flat fucking soda water. He wanted tonic water that would fucking sit out of the bar for for a day, and you take a sip out of it, it tastes like nothing. It tastes like water. That's what he wants.
Oh man,
He wants water.
nothing funnier, baby.
He
watch
wanted
it.
us to not have anything to say, for us to stare at the fucking screen.
It's a movie. Get ready to watch a movie.
do you like movies?
no.
I'm starting to like them more.
Jeffrey, at one point, Josh said something early on in the podcast or in the show. Josh said that Jeffrey had never seen any movies, and that was 100% true. Like, when we started doing this, Jeffrey was like, this is going to force me to watch a lot of things that I have never seen.
The
I've
choosing
done some
is
good movies in there.
it's a lot of power. He's got a
It's
lot
my
of power.
third win in a row. I'm riding this high.
Is this in a row?
Yeah. King's Speech, Five Nights at Freddy's, Planet of the Apes, baby.
I cannot believe you just said that with pride. That's your 3 seconds.
I also won
That's
3
my
times in a
trifecta.
row one time, and it was the highest I've ever felt. And then it all came crashing down. If Josh had not written
was
the review, I would have lost today.
And
And
I-
that's not lost on me.
And I almost gave Josh best improvised question, but then I gave it to Jeffrey. So,
And yeah.
Nice question. I still would have won.
you still would have won, but they would have
And
tied.
he still
All
would have
right.
won. Oh, yeah.
Well, we would love for everyone to watch along with us, please. We're all lukewarmly excited for the original Planet of the Apes.
Where did we find that?
Yeah, I don't even know. Where have you been kicking that one around, or how did that even? If you told me to sit and think of a movie, I wouldn't even think of the original Planet.
Inspiration struck.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I'm jazzed. I'm so thrilled.
All right. Well, cool. Listen, everyone, I'm one of those people who doesn't feel bad for killer whales in captivity. They're killers. It's in their- How do you think they get named that? Hugging people? We should lock more of them up. Watch Gaslight Gameshow on YouTube. Listen to us on Spotify and support us on our other platforms. We'll be coming out with a new episode every week, and we'd love to hear from all of you. We got TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Comment, reach out, be loud and annoying. We love that. If we get 1 million streams, you get to use Jeffrey for a whole afternoon. We'll just hand him over, and you can just do anything to him. And that's a Max McCune promise. All right, guys, please tune in soon for more torture. Bye for now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Dude, the that was our first, like, all of us really cracking up for a minute, I think, was when Grover started.
Yeah.
I heard the old man voice and kind of went, I hope, is Jeffrey just another generic old man voice? And then he came. Then the Rocket Boys. Bugs Bunny? Why are there so many rabbits?
We gotta stop picking rabbity movies.
Oh.
The rabbity movies have gotta stop.
That
That's
is-
insane that you're like, I can't not write that racist old man when there's a rabbit.
I am
It's a tool. It's a tool.
I am a conduit for comedic energy. I cannot refuse its flow.
We're gonna start asking people to choose movies, like, special people we get to choose. Every single one of them is gonna choose a rabbit-based movie. Every single one.
Who framed Roger Rabbit for the 8th time?
Yeah. they're gonna pick a movie, like they're gonna try to like sneak it, like be a movie where there's no like Five Nights at Freddy, where there's no rabbit in the title. So you're like, oh, maybe this is good, and then we watch it, we're like, oh god, fucking it's gonna be like Monty Python and the Holy Grail, and we're like, there's no rabbit in that, and you watch it and you're like, fuck me. Yeah.
It is a good bit. That's a funny bit.
It is.
The rule of threes, that was good.
Oh, it's not even because it's if it was Monty Python the Holy Grail, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't do it because it's not a big old rabbit.
No, these are like big human rabbits.
They're
like
big old
It's
rabbits.
true. They have to be like a large.
And somehow, why are there so many big old fucking rabbits in all these movies we've seen?
The first time hearing Bugs Bunny when we watched Donnie Darko was really funny. Funny. My
Hardly.
favorite running gag
Thousand.
that's not even a gag is the Lynx poster in the background.
There it is.
I love
My main
him.
man. My main man. My
When
animal menagerie.
when I was younger, me and my best friend were obsessed with Harry Potter, and we wanted to be like the Marauders, and all picked an animal that we would be able to turn into if we were anime guy, and mine was a lynx.
This is
But
sorry, go ahead.
Jeffrey has it on as well.
I just couldn't think of a good like funny name for when I was the lynx, because like Padfoot or Prongs. So I was Spike Ears, but that was dumb as shit.
I would go with Tufts.
I didn't know that was
Tufts
a
is
word.
good.
I didn't know that was a word then.
Old Tufts.
Yeah, Tufts is good.
Well, that's actually a good question. I want to hear what everyone thinks everyone else's anime guy. Is that how you pronounce it?
Yeah. Well,
Would be-
anime is the singular. Anime guy is plural.
Okay.
Big
And
Potterhead.
I don't want everyone to choose their own. I want us to choose everyone's.
Can I ask like the qualifiers for this? Is it just something that represents the
I think it's
person?
based. I think
Yeah.
it's based on personality a little
All
bit.
right.
Like
Yeah.
I definitely think Josh is. Like I'm trying to think of a what's a kind of like protective animal, like but not like overly aggressive, but just like a den, kind of a large den.
Bear?
animal. Like I'm kind of thinking bear. I'm wondering if there's something else.
Big old mama bear.
Little mama bear.
I feel like a bear because I want to be left alone.
Yeah, I
You
think
know?
you're like solitary, but like also protective of those in your den, and also like being out in the woods, and you're always scratching your backs on trees. Back.
I
Just
love berries. I adore berries.
I think you might be a bear. I think honestly, I'm feeling pretty good about that one.
Here's good. No, that's pretty spot on.
What kind? Brown, black, polar,
Brown,
zodiac?
brown,
Brown.
Brown.
brown bear,
Brown
old
bear.
grizzly, old
Brown
grizzly.
bear.
Pain bear.
Avery is something that is like, you know how Josh's was something that's a seemingly aggressive, but then has a capacity for gentleness. I think Avery's the other way a little bit, where there's a poise and a gentleness to it, but then when pushed or when comfortable, or if there's a bite. Like honestly, I feel like it's some sort of feline, like it's something that's smart and can figure shit out, but is also like, don't fuck with me.
I like you said when pushed and then also when comfortable.
I realize
Kind
that
of like
it's
in
both.
That
all
was-
settings.
It's both. Yeah.
Basically, anytime. Incredible capacity for violence.
Avery's like a bobcat.
I was just thinking Bobcat.
Were you really?
I was actually.
We were
thinking
both
Bobcat.
thinking bobcat. Then she's definitely a bobcat, because I
Okay.
never think about
Like it.
bobcats. You're
I
a
think
bobcat.
poodoo.
What's a poodoo?
Oh, it's that fucked up owl thing.
Love the bougie bird.
Jeffrey.
Okay. I don't mean this in a bad
It's gotta
way.
be devastating.
Rip it. Do it.
I really don't.
She's gonna say like a hornet. She's gonna say
I
like
was gonna
something.
say like a weasel.
No lie. No lie. Wait, okay, I gotta be really careful to not show personal. On my wall, we got weasels. Can you see them?
Oh, well, then you're like a weasel or a ferret. I was thinking kind of like ferret, like, because ferrets are really playful and also smart, but also
Long.
and long, and also smart, but also like seemingly. You could seemingly think like a feral or a weasel or a meat weasel or a mongoose or one of those is like defenseless, but they're not,
Like a mink.
Yeah. You're one of those long little mammals.
No
I
lie.
watched a video yesterday and then also today again of a mink catching crayfish in a river in Saskatchewan.
Did you
It was
watch
really
the
cool.
same video of it again?
It was a longer video from a different angle of the same mink at the same time.
Did the mink have a name?
No,
You said it like you were so mad. Fucking no. No, give a fucking name.
If
no, it's just a wild mink.
we get 500 likes on this episode, we'll all donate and adopt a mink through one of those nature things and give it a name. We'll give it a name for Josh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Josh, do you have a different opinion on Jeffrey's?
I did some quick Googling on animals. And
Josh just typed in animals and just
Josh,
scrolled. through the
typed in
pictures.
what animal.
Hey.
He typed in what animal is Jeffrey.
I think Jeffrey's animagus is Salacious B. Crumb from the Star Wars universe.
Told me this before.
Salacious.
The fucking Jabba the Hutt's court jester.
Oh, yeah, that is you.
I believe the description of it is it's I think in lore, if there's ever a day that passes where he doesn't make Jabba the Hutt laugh, he's killed.
That is kind of how I feel like you live your life, to be fair. Like, the urgency is.
I gave Jeffrey a Salacious B. Crumb t-shirt for like a couple holidays back or something like that. Because that's how closely I associate him with. So Salacious B. Crumb was a Kowakian monkey lizard who worked as a jester in the court of the crime lord Jabba during the Galactic Civil War. Known for his shrill laughter, Crumb kept his master amused until his death during the rescue of Han Solo by members of the Alliance to restore the Republic.
On October 27th, 2021, StarWars.com posted an article saying 4 reasons Salacious Crumb is scarier than you might think.
That's also how I think someone would post about Jeffrey. I'd also think it'd be on StarWars.com.
Okay, so
And it's me posting it.
He's a weasel. He's Salacious Crumb, but if we have to do a real animal, he's a weasel.
Oh. Max, I think you would be Toucan Sam.
So-
Because of my large nose.
Nope. Just kind of vibes.
I kind of get Tony the Tiger vibes off of Max.
Am I, no matter what, a cereal mascot?
Definitely that. Yeah.
I was so excited to hear my animal.
The Trix rabbit is also an option for you.
I'm actually gonna be a little honest. I have cereal mascot vibes. You've listed several that I'm like, if you combine them all, like you combine the Trix rabbit, Toucan Sam, Tony the Tiger, and the Rastafari cinnamon stick.
Get a monster.
Kidding about the last one. I don't feel like the Lucky Charms leprechaun at all.
That's not an animal.
That's not an animal. I think I have a little bit of the cuckoo.
That is a hung man.
Why is he hung?
You can
Have
tell.
you never noticed that?
You can see it.
Yeah.
Interesting. The hung Lucky.
He's
Charm.
got a low inseam.
I don't like Lucky Charms that much.
Because
Maybe
it's
you can't
hung?
handle it.
Does it make you jealous?
Yeah, of his dong, of his leprechaun dong. Yeah, I'm like, this cereal's delicious, but I've got penis envy.
Been there, brother.
It's also not, penis envy is the Freudian term for women wanting penises. It's not male on male penis jealousy. That's
Okay.
called.
Real one for Max. I can't get past Sun Bear in my head for some reason.
They got the tongue.
I was actually, that sold it a lot.
I think we talked about that a
right
long
there.
time ago too, and everyone was
Yeah.
like, "Oh wow."
That Sun Bears just look like Max in a bear suit, like stuck in an enclosure in a zoo.
Oh.
Oh,
Especially with the hair you have now. Because they have the little like, yeah. Okay.
Very
yeah.
Sun Bear-esque.
I think Max would be a bird.
Toucan Sam.
I like birds a lot.
I could see you being a toucan legitimately.
I feel like a yard dog. I feel like just a dog a lot of the time, which I think is such a generic answer. But a lot of the times I'm like, I feel just kind of like a dog you got on the porch, you know?
There are people who we know who I would say are dogs, and I feel very strongly about that, and I don't necessarily associate you in that way.
Got you.
That being said, however, Jeffrey and I were talking the other day about if we were all animated dogs or just dogs in general, what kind of dogs we would be. And we came to a shocking discovery.
What?
We are all in Lady and the Tramp. All of us.
Is that why you sent that picture of Lady and the Tramp?
That's exactly
That-
why I said
That was
No, this is-
very random.
And none of us inquired. None of us asked.
Well, Jeffrey was on the
the
phone with me. Jeffrey and I were talking. I was like, I'm gonna
But
send it.
to people, to the audience, we have a group chat to coordinate and to insult Jeffrey, and then randomly we get a picture of the Lady and the Tramp noodle scene with everyone in it, and actually it wasn't the noodle scene, but it was Lady and the Tramp, and just me and Avery never even asked.
It
Man,
was
I get
before the noodle scene. It was
was
during
before,
the
but it
same
was-
scene.
oh, got you. Okay,
Who do you think? Who do y'all think? Josh and I know. Who do you think is who in that scene?
Josh and I know.
who are
we
the
know.
other
We know the
ones?
right answer.
Wait, who are the other ones beside the Lady and the Tramp? Let me
Is
see.
everyone in this picture?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, we're looking at the picture right now.
Is Max accordion guy?
Hold it up for the camera if you would, please.
Oh, that's
Landscape
good.
mode. Landscape mode.
Oh, there we go. That's
Wait,
pretty
why
good.
can't I see?
We've got the Lady and the Tramp, and then 2 Italian men playing instruments for them.
From
Right.
left to right, it goes the Italian head chef, and then it goes the tramp, and then the lady, and then the Italian restaurant owner.
Who is it? Who do you think is who?
It's obvious to us.
Well, am I full of myself if I think I'm the Tramp?
Yes.
We Josh and I, not only did we say that Max was the tramp, we were like, Max is going to love that he's the tramp. That Max is going to get Max is going to ride that high for a while if we say that he's the tramp.
No, I'm actually really thrilled and was very scared you were gonna say I wasn't the Tramp.
No, you're definitely the tramp.
Was very scared.
I was scared. It was gonna ruin my night.
No.
Well, thank you. Is Lady Avery?
Well, I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
Is it because I'm a girl? That's fair.
I mean, no, it was genuine. Josh and I were talking about dogs, and we genuinely came up with what type of dog is that? A Saint? No, not a Saint.
A King Charles Cocker Spaniel.
We came up with that dog for Avery, and then we realized the movie, and we were like, "Oh my god, Max is the tramp!" And then we said, "Holy fuck, Josh and I are the 2 Italian men, easy."
yeah, and
Which-
me and
which,
Avery,
who's
me and
the-
Avery have this long-standing street romance going too.
Yeah, I know.
That's actually what we're known for.
Yeah.
It all
It's
fuels
just
it.
this-
And the weird way we used to eat pasta at college. But
like in that picture, lady is just watching Tramp eat pasta, and I think that's
that's actually my ideal relationship.
Someone
Just
just-
looking at me while I eat pasta. That's awesome.
which one's the restaurant
yeah.
owner and which one's the chef.
Yeah, I was gonna ask. I'm trying to remember their personality differences. I feel like the chef's goofier and the restaurant owner is the chef goofier?
The chef is the chef the one that's like setting the table for the dogs?
Yes, right?
The chef is the one with the accordion, and the restaurant.
Oh,
No. The
Did I
chef.
fuck that around?
The chef
No.
is the one with the hat.
Yeah, the chef has the
Oh,
chef
with the
hat.
chef hat. Oh, I'm dumb.
The restaurant owner has the accordion. Jeffrey is the chef. I'm the restaurant owner.
Yeah.
that's what I was thinking.
It's the obvious choice.
Cool. Well, actually, I like that. That's fun.
Also,
Is-
about the animagus thing, not only would I have said ferret for myself, if like that's the answer I just have in my head, so spot fucking on Max, but also Josh sent me a pic the other day of, he said, this is us two, and it was from the bear in the big blue house, and it was Josh was the bear and I was the little blue mouse, which is close
That's
enough.
Actually crazy.
That's
actually-
so real.
So y'all were dead on. Max, you were
Oh yeah.
crushing it on the animagus front.
No,
It
I
was one of
fuck with
those TikToks of the energy we bring to the function, and then it was the bear and the blue mouse.
it. Really, really good. I'm impressed by that.
That is how we roll up.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm pretty satisfied with this. What did I land on? Sun Bear. I do think I'm a mutt. I think I'm a mutt, like the tramp, but I like Sun Bear too.
I think
Not like a really cool mutt, just like a mutt.
I stand by toucan.
Toucan's good too. I do like the bird. I feel birdy. I feel like
I
a
was
bird.
going to say from the jump when because it is fun to call you a
Maybe like
serial.
an arrow.
I was going to say some form of some bird with some color in you because you have a
Fire.
performative flair.
But
Yeah.
I mean this as a compliment, not a peacock.
No, not a peacock.
Not a peacock.
No.
It's not that kind of flair. It's like more one of those like you see him doing those dumb mating rituals, and you're like, part of this is beautiful, but part of it's embarrassing.
Like I was gonna say you're a bird of paradise. And so not like the actual but like you are like one of the birds of paradise, like one
Yeah.
of those subspecies. Or perhaps a red-winged blackbird.
There's a lot of red-winged blackbirds in Chicago, over by Montrose Beach, and they're very beautiful. But during mating season, they fucking swarm people. They dive bomb. It's pretty crazy. They dive bomb people when you go by their area.
They're territorial. They're also protected because they are on the
Yeah.
endangered species list, and so you cannot harm them.
I think that's about the exact amount of color I have. Is the one on a red-winged blackbird. Like it's flashes. They can choose it. Well, I like this. This is a fun one. This is a great episode. This is fun, guys.
Yeah.
I'm
We
gonna be-
all exist in the taiga together.
The
what?
taiga? What?
The taiga, the biome.
Never heard of that.
Taiga?
It's like mid to North Canada, most of Russia. All
Is
of our
it
species live-
TIGA?
TAIGA. Yeah, taiga.
There's a rapper named.
Is a forest of the cold subarctic region.
We all live there.
That'd be fun.
Yeah.
That'd be we would hang in a taiga.
I don't love the cold, but if I had like feathers or fur, I think I'd be fine.
It'd be easier.
Yeah. Yeah, all I've got is my downy chest hair.
Ooh. All right. On that note, I think I need to log off if that's fine with people.
That is
Yeah.
If we get an answer. I'm just very tired. But this was a blast of an episode.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
What is your cat's name?
Hamlet.
Hamlet. Oh, he's so cute.
Love you,
Good
gang.
for a bit.
Yeah. Love you. Nice job tonight, everybody.
Yeah.